Retrospect. Back in '92, Lloydminster Minor Hockey Day gets wild as fists fly in all directions.
Minor Hockey Day at the Bandits game on Sunday, not exactly a great lesson in hockey for the young ones. We'll show you that in a moment, but first of all, some highlights. Pick it up in the second. Bandits up 4-1 when St. Paul will pull within 2 as they shove one past the Bandits' Jason Wist. That would make it 4-2. The Bandits later in the second pad their lead on the power play. They scored 5 times on the power play in this game. Dion Pollard at the point with the shot. The shot goes off the boards right to Trevor Peters as the Bandits build up a 5-2 lead. Colin Zach add another one as they would lead 6-2. When things get ugly, it all started between St. Paul's Jeff McIntosh and the Bandits' Jason Wist, and before you know it, it's grab a partner time as we have a line brawl. The Bandits' Don Miller on top of this Canadian player, and yes, it was ugly. Watch the center of your screen, and you'll see St. Paul's Darren Weiss come on to the ice from the St. Paul bench. He was handed a 3-game suspension for that. St. Paul's Mike Williams and Chris Desjardins are handed 1-game suspensions, with the Bandits' Jason Wist. Robert Quist will sit out for 2 games each. St. Paul's Andy Kotowicz, after leaving the ice, makes an attempt to get into the stands to go after some Bandit fans. He did not receive a suspension for that. Finally, when peace was restored, St. Paul was left with just 5 skaters. 2 had to serve penalties, leaving just 3. But instead of playing those final 11 minutes, St. Paul, right off the face-off, knocks their net off for a delay of game penalty. They could not serve that penalty with no players left, so the game ends 11 minutes early. The brawl might have been ugly, but the way the game ended was an embarrassment to the league.
And the housing market heats up in 1997.
The sounds of busy saws and hammers fill the air in the border city as work crews take advantage of the warm weather. 1996 was one of the busiest years Lloydminster's housing industry has seen in a long time.
In the city of Lloydminster, there was over 600 houses sold. We've seen the supply of housing drop by about 25% in the amount of houses that are listed for sale.
For the first time, there was also major movement on the Saskatchewan side of the border. The city dropped the price of lots and were quickly sold out.
And that's all for this week in Retrospect.
Retrospect is brought to you by Webb's Machinery. Find New Holland products at Webb's Machinery, your dealer in Vermilion, Vegreville, Lamont, Wainwright, St. Paul, and Consulate.